Try something right now. Reach down and tickle your own ribs. Go on, really try. Nothing happens, does it? Now imagine someone else's hand doing the exact same thing, and you're already flinching. Same body, same nerves, completely different experience. That gap is one of the strangest little facts about being human. And the explanation isn't really about tickling at all. It's about the fact that you have never once experienced the world as it actually is. First, what tickling even is. Scientists split it in two. There's the light, feathery, itchy kind, the one that makes you want to scratch. And there's the deep, ribs and armpits kind that makes you shriek with laughter, whether you want to or not. That second kind is the mystery. It only reliably works when someone else does it. And for decades, nobody could explain why the same pressure in the same spot felt like nothing when it came from your own hand. The answer is that your brain is not a camera, it's a prediction machine. Every single time you move, your brain fires off a copy of that command, a kind of internal memo that says, "Heads up, we're about to feel this." A region at the back of your skull called the cerebellum takes that memo and simulates what the touch should feel like. Then, when the real sensation arrives and matches the prediction, your brain quietly turns the volume down. It cancels it out. So you're not failing to tickle yourself. Your brain is actively deleting the sensation before it ever reaches your awareness. The tickle happens, you just aren't allowed to feel it. And researchers proved it with a beautifully simple experiment. They built a machine that let people tickle themselves through a robot arm, but with a tiny delay built in. A fraction of a second. That's all it took. Once the touch arrived slightly later than the brain predicted, the prediction no longer matched, and the ticklishness came flooding back. People were suddenly, genuinely ticklish at their own hands, which means ticklishness isn't really about touch. It's about surprise. It's your brain flagging, "This input did not come from me." There's a stranger corollary. Some people who experience a disrupted sense of agency, the feeling that their own movements aren't quite theirs, can tickle themselves. Their brain isn't tagging the action as self-generated, so nothing gets canceled. And here's where it stops being a party trick. This canceling isn't just for tickling. Your brain does it constantly. It's why you don't feel your clothes all day, why your own voice sounds different to you, why the world doesn't smear when your eyes dart across a room. Your brain is filtering out everything it already expects, so it can spend its attention on what it didn't see coming. You are not experiencing reality. You're experiencing the difference between reality and your brain's gas. Which raises the obvious question, why does tickling exist at all? The leading idea is that it's play fighting. The most ticklish spots are the ribs, the neck, the belly, exactly the places you'd need to defend. Tickling may be how mammals rehearse protecting themselves, wrapped in laughter, so nobody gets hurt. And we're not the only ones. Researchers have found that rats tickled by human hands produce bursts of high-pitched chirping, too high for us to hear without equipment, and then come back for more. Whatever tickling is, it's older than us, and it's tangled up with play and bonding rather than pain. So the next time you fail to tickle yourself, notice what actually just happened. Your brain predicted the future, checked it against reality, found no surprise, and erased the evidence, all in under a tenth of a second, without asking you. You're not watching the world, you're watching your brain's best guess, corrected on the fly. Which makes me wonder, what else is being deleted before you ever notice it? Tell me in the comments, and subscribe if you want more of the strange machinery running underneath you.